You're at the other side.
Yeah, and then Max, you rotate for us if we need it.
Yep.
If they're running goals, just like drop off. If they go that side.
Yeah. So you can. It's easy.
Okay.
Grappling 4, please.
And go.
I really like this comp, first of all. Just really basically, I think it's great for this map.
I see Orion, I see
Oh,
Rodok at
Diva.
yeah, that's squad tank.
I mean, sorry, I'm just trying to get my notes. Anubis, here we go.
Yeah.
Just go straight,
Go, spam them out.
Oh my god, they hooked me!
Ryan barrier weak. Ryan's one.
Big anti.
Big anti. Killing.
Come on.
Hog one.
People.
Winnable.
Huge pull. Shame about the hook at the start.
Diva top.
It happens a couple of times actually on this.
Diva first. Help her Zen.
Zen's inside left, inside left. I'm going for Zen.
Help her Zen.
I don't think Yikes
You've only
should
got
have kite. I don't know, he has two choices there. He either gets to the Mega,
Yeah.
and our Diva helps peel him, or he
First.
actually drops down at this point, but he ends up just kiting away from the support. So there's kind of...
Help her Zen.
Zen's inside left, inside left. I'm going for Zen.
Help her Zen.
Anna gets hooked, which is just a personal error. I think that kite away is a personal error. I don't know what brought Icarus down to there. That's kind of also a fuck up.
Yeah.
Angels though.
Alright,
Oh, you went to
stabilize.
chase the Xenia. He was
Okay.
inside the
You've got
left.
no heals at the minute.
Okay, that makes some sense. That's fine.
Diva. Pulling Diva.
And then also, I don't know why Max doesn't go for the Mega up here. He's on like 2 health right now, and there's a bit of downtime here. He ends up
Diva 1.
engaging onto this
Diva.
Diva, getting demaxed. Guts gets hooked,
I got hooked off.
and we essentially lose point. It went quite well for us. Like, there was a huge nade, some really nice pulls, some good damage out there, but it was just kind of really messy, this first fight. Super messy. Too many people getting hooked. People kind of just like not actually respecting the fact our healers are dead and not getting health packs. That kite away from Yikes was perhaps questionable. So I just think it actually went quite well, but there was just too many errors here, too many personal errors. I don't really know what else there is to say about that point, really. I think...
They're all point.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
Back off.
Back off or?
Back off. Yeah.
I'm gonna down point. Zen, 1. Archway, half HP.
Yeah, there's a blue dot on the screen. I don't know if you're trying to draw or
Right,
not.
yeah, let's nuclear that, baby.
I don't know if you're using the right drawing thing,
Alright, I've got ulti for
Okay.
that push.
We take high
just in
Zen.
case.
I don't necessarily think Icarus actually needed a suicide there. Oh my god. Like when we flick onto him quickly and he's like in quite a safe space, he could like rather than suicide on point there and stall for half a second and then stagger, he could have just backed and played this high ground.
I'd have done that.
Spam them.
Yes, Tire too, so we could hide top right.
Yeah, man. Like especially as he's near Ty there playing quad tanks. And this is actually a theme in this map, is that Icarus spends too long going to set up a tire while they're trying to engage. So this action here and staggering when it's definitely lost and they're on like 99%, just kind of delays your setup for next fight. And Junkrat is fantastic against their comp. Like, play to your advantages here, get set up in some way good where they can't contest you, spam the fuck out of them, be ready to tie them. So that's just another kind of slight judgment error, I think, there.
Being hard.
Yep.
I love you, Guts, for taking up this spot.
Spamming them out.
It's just so effective, and we're contesting the whole point because you're up here. The moment they come in, they have stuff to worry about, so I love it.
Hog no hook.
No, they
I'm
really want me
holding
down
them
here
here.
to like...
Of course they do, like, and it's so hard for them to do anything about it, and that's why it's just so powerful to control up here. Because they can't push beyond you, and all they have currently is a Diva to clear you off.
Holding them here forward.
Yeah, they're backing off.
I'll step 1.
Yep. When they come forward, I'm just going to
Huge
drop
Ludo
one Zen.
headshot.
I got the break, yeah.
There's no trans. 100%.
Yeah.
I think I get
Okay,
this.
so, next push. What's the plan?
Drop one Zen.
I kind of went from a team-wide perspective.
Oh, right, right.
IO.
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally.
Tyre.
So simple. Hey, set up somewhere good. If you want to set up a flank, do that. If you do that, then you're going to have to rely on your team calling when they're engaging. In the moment, it looks like they're actually pressing onto our point, into our area, Tyre, and just fucking destroy. Bang, bang, bang. None of these targets can do anything about Tyre, except try and kill it. They're all so vulnerable.
Look for a tire.
Good, Zen.
Oh, nice. We're fine. Yeah.
But we get Zen, so they have to reset.
Okay. I don't see them going in yet.
But we Tyre. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. No need. That's our win condition.
I don't.
Any,
see
or
them
at least
yet.
a easy win condition
No, they're
gone.
not. They're
No, they're
not.
not.
They're hesitating by the right hand side. I got them all one, but nothing.
Looks like they're going right. I think the stage up for right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm putting.
Okay. So now, I guess, what's our win condition when they push in?
Drop ones in.
Dropping Zen. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Spam them out. Come where they're trying to come from. We're very near trans.
Drop ones in, get the pick, or spam them out. Spam the barrier and don't let them get close.
Yep. So they don't have a grav here. In fact, they don't have any particularly scary team ultimates beside like Shout. So to add to your drop and Zen, I guess we have the option to go. I know you have the option to potentially go super aggressive and rely on Zen to help you out here, but you can also just leap out because you're in a great place. I don't know. Maybe it's actually not worth blowing that trend to play super aggressive. It's just a thought, but
Putting
yeah.
a trap on right, but it's not going to do much.
Drop and Zen, spam them out.
Our ult CD might be close to.
One of them. Maybe we catch this.
Or if you get nano really quickly.
Yeah.
Nano meals in.
They have
Yeah,
Zen.
yeah, yeah.
For sure.
I like it.
Alright, they're pushing. Let's go. Let's go.
Dropping on Zen. I'm on Zen.
Even there,
Right
top.
behind,
Keep up, keep up, keep up, keep up.
Push is Ryan.
Go for heals. I got mega.
Got bomb.
Nice. Go for it. Look for bomb.
Here comes our.
I'm under Zen.
Hug behind, hug behind.
Force trans.
I got two.
I got
Right.
this. I got this.
One in the back. One in the back. One in the back. Rush one.
Yeah. I'll contest. I'll contest.
Zen, 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 Zen.
Zen behind. Zen behind. Zen behind.
Yeah. I'm on Lucio. Lucio one.
Rest in peace, full off damage.
Ryan here.
Can I get?
It was so fun while it lasted, man. Oh my god.
I landed straight on him anyways.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That
And
was
that
cool.
one was pretty close, but I just like it's been so funny to just like watch the full
Yeah.
damage Winston jumps. Great. Okay.
They're fire.
That went well. Yikes! Nearly got another fucking trans. That's insane, actually.
Fire would.
I think he pretty much trans to save you there. So I think perhaps actually that could have been sat on a bit longer. It's hard to see if anyone else was low, but I think he trans to save you. You end up getting the mega, so it ends up maybe being slightly wasted. I'm not sure, but it's nitpicking.
Would it right now?
I don't know.
Yeah.
This is where
What
they
if
like it really fucked me up.
Okay. Next
I
fight,
think.
farm Tyre. I think.
Yeah.
Do the best. Just like I don't know where Chris is playing right now, but I'd like to see. Oh, they've gone Widow actually, and they've gone Kree. Okay, cool. So we just need to play slightly safe, try and spam them out. But once again, I think farming Tyre is the way. But now also they're no longer playing. No longer playing quad tank.
Yep.
Doesn't really change anything for you, to be honest, Guts. You still just get to drop on the back line. But we can win. Ideally, we can win next fight farming Tyre and blowing Tyre.
They use trans.
I think they do something smart here. They like push me off the diva
Yeah,
and
they
then
use,
like
like-
flash me.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah. Try and stand better. Try and stand better.
Did they slam?
They're resing. They're resing.
They just-
They have slam. They
That
have
would have
slam.
got
Slam.
ticked
I've
on.
got trans again for nice fight.
Right, she jumped. I
I've
got
nearly
it.
got Tyre. I've nearly
Did
got
they
Tyre.
use Diva Bomb? No.
How much?
No, they didn't. They didn't.
So
use
they have Diva Bomb and slam. That's all they have.
Oh my god, Widow lasted one push.
Did they use Valkyrie?
Oh, Widowmaker.
They only swapped right now. They didn't have Mercy.
Okay. I've got trans.
Alright.
I'll have nano in a
Yeah,
sec.
trade
So yeah, now once they're off Widow, like, where is
to
it?
Creed.
Where is it, Chris?
Creed
playing?
now.
Can I see him?
Here we go. No trace
I'm
of
gonna
recall.
drop on
He's main.
Zen and McCree.
He's back with the core.
Yeah.
We could be playing. You can get away with being more aggressive here. Don't you see the swap off Widow? I know, because you're quite mobile with junk. You can be up here trying to spam them out as they're trying to actually stabilize. Because I think
I
they're
did that
keeping-
in yesterday's scrims and it's fucking, it is pretty big.
Yeah, man, it's fucking
You hit
insane.
one fucking nade on someone and then
Down to the market.
a mine, like that's
Cool, okay.
I'll be an hour. Bye, love.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. So I just think like aggression, not only for the sake of just like actually making their group up more difficult, because people always group up so far forward here, like you can actually punish them slightly, get some free spam damage, and it also builds your tire, which is hella easy when they're all going to push one way.
Agree.
I got tire, I got tire, I got tire.
So obviously you have to do that
We're just waiting
respecting
for me
who,
to drop.
what comp they're playing, but I think we could abuse it a bit harder here.
Oh, that's it.
McCree no flash.
It's
McCree
a
no
nice
flash.
boot, but your shield was no very nice either, so
Yeah.
fuck it.
Look for tire even.
yeah, might
For
could have
tire?
tied early.
By the mini, drop.
They're all there.
So this, yeah, I mean you have just called it, but for me this is when I tire. Like Ryan has committed to going forward. Their backline is in, 100%. It's tire time.
There, yep. I'm on Zen.
I've got nano, right on point.
I'm primaling this. I'm on Zen.
Right tap, right tap.
Ryan 1, no barrier. Nice. Yeah, wait.
It's gonna get
McCree's half in the back.
Yeah, it's
He's healed.
But we
You
actually
guys should
haven't
have
tired.
this.
You're good.
So instead,
Even out.
we've used
Diva Diva.
Monkey Ult, we've used Nano. That's it so far.
Tracer behind, tracer behind.
Okay, we'll use Monkey Ult, Nano,
Pay
which isn't the
attention to
worst.
Tracer, guys.
Now we have tire for next fight, so
Holding top.
Got bomb.
Alright, look for a
I think we had tire for that.
tire
fight,
this
though,
time.
but
yeah, we did.
Probably one of your best targets.
I'm gonna use.
we do have tire, and potentially we have tire wall hacks combo, which is really fucking juicy. Especially if they try and push a flank, which I think they do. I think next push they try and go this way.
Yeah.
So just like, yeah, tire wall hacks, super OP, delicious combo.
Tracer's worst nightmare.
Alright, yo. Tell me when.
Did they use slam?
No, they're not Sam, no.
No.
Big anti.
Yeah,
right
look for
side.
tire now. Look for tire now.
Tire.
Tire. Go for it.
They're all in right.
Oh, right side.
Yeah,
Yeah,
This
you need to
side.
tire now, man.
Uh,
Zen, 4 strands.
nice.
4 strands.
Messi off, Messi one, Messi one.
Nice.
The tire got hit there. I don't know which way it sends it.
I feel
I
like,
think it was down main.
yeah, that's you should just go under.
Yeah, you can go. I can't bother getting out step banana, but
Yeah,
like
yeah, best.
for me, I would have maybe just like gone, maybe even down main and gone to where Guts is.
I would
Gone
have
with
used
the
my
pressure
bubble.
of Guts. Yeah, we could like Guts can bubble as he did anyway.
You can matrix them in as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
Push into them.
Use bomb.
They're pushing
Yeah.
main.
That's something which
Mercy's
is
alone
more
in the
like
back, right side.
matrix the tire.
Yep.
As
Yeah.
opposed to
So they end up actually rotating back.
Tire. Go for it.
They're all in.
So yeah, just like send it down either of these doors. But I'd probably go for the 4 flank and go here.
Yeah.
Play tire like it's a flanker.
Oh, right side.
Yeah,
Like both
Yeah,
healers
you
are
need
going
to
to be
tire now,
playing.
man.
The squishy's going to be playing far back once they hit the
Yeah.
tire.
Exactly.
Pretty
Uh,
flat.
Zen, 4 strands.
nice.
4 strands.
Messi off, Messi one, Messi.
So you leap back to point. We get the tracer.
Nice.
We trans. Why do we trans?
Zen, 4 strands.
Nice.
I'm
Four
never gonna
strands.
know.
Messi off, Messi one.
how was the tracer stick?
But he got the kill.
Nice.
Oh yeah, tracer bombed.
That's nice.
Sick. Okay. Fun,
Oh,
fun,
right.
fun. I think tracer bombed. Yikes.
Push into them.
Use bomb. Nice.
4 strands.
Messi off, Messi.
Yeah, he just said they use bomb.
The tire now, man.
Uh,
Zen, 4 strands.
nice.
4 strands.
Messi off, Messi.
So we've com that they're pushing our right side. That's been very clear. Definitely established. I don't know what you guys think about having both our backline supports here. It's not really
I think
really
Wayland is
respecting
right.
the area they're pushing. Is it like,
If we're flanking, then the backline needs to move.
first of all you're on the back line, and I think Diva goes that way anyway. I think Diva's with you as well, isn't she?
Tire. Go for it.
They're
Yeah.
all in
Oh,
right.
right side.
Yeah,
Yeah, you need to
So we have no
tire
one.
now, man.
Uh,
Zen, 4
Like, they
strands.
could just walk point.
nice.
4
They
strands.
could just walk point and they'll be walking into our
Fence.
support
Yeah.
back line. So like,
Which the tracer does.
which the tracer does, and ends up getting the bomb, and we lose trans because of it. Admittedly, she dies, but I think perhaps our backline is in a silly position here. Like, we're playing Ana, you know they're pushing right side. First of all, I nearly always start in this area anyway, but I don't understand why we've rotated towards them. Especially as, I mean, even if we did have like a diva holding here, then you can support your diva from back here and it's a great sight line and they can't touch you. I don't really see any reason for us rotating into their core here. Anyway.
Nice, nice.
Oh,
Push into them.
Use bomb.
They're pushing
Yeah.
main now.
Mercy's alone in the back, right side.
Ryan will have shatter. Ryan will have shatter.
Yep. Ryan's below.
Left
Nice.
side, left side, left side.
On McCree, look for McCree.
On me. Mercy, Mercy, Mercy. Mercy, Mercy.
pushing Moira now.
They
Diva
west, they
McCree
west,
fine.
they west, they
Diva,
west.
Diva, McCree one, McCree one.
Yeah, I'm no healer. I'm no healer.
So like actually, if we break it down, our supports were here. The enemy team then actually rotate and come down main. And we actually do seem to rotate this way away, but it's really hard to see because it's only first person. I haven't got bird's eye or indeed like health bars up here, but I would be willing to wager that us being forced to rotate across point through the open here just gets us shredded even more. Like if we're playing already back here, worst comes to worst, if our tanks aren't here and you see them rushing you, just go into spawn.
Yeah.
This is
winnable.
rotating across point to try and get to safety.
One Zen.
is
Zen's one,
dangerous,
Zen's
it's
one.
open, and maybe
Keep
our
contesting.
supports would have lived here
Ah,
if we were starting in a sensible place.
shit.
Mercy
Who's-
one, Mercy one. Mercy dead.
They have Reaper now.
Go on.
Yeah, I'm
Who's
out of
next? Who's
main.
next? Zen's alone. Zen's alone. Left side.
I got Mercy, I got Mercy.
Nice.
Rise low, rise low, rise
Ryan,
low.
Ryan.
I've got Zen.
He's one, he's one, he's one.
Ryan's dead, I'm dead.
Reaper main, Reaper main, Reaper main.
You got this, you got this, you got this.
Reaper one, no shift. Diva first, Diva, Diva.
Diva, I'm back.
Diva,
Alright,
next
stagger,
stall,
stagger,
stall,
stagger,
stall.
stagger, 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 stagger. Leaper, Leaper, Leaper. Alright, killer in 3, 2, 1. Alright, that's
Okay.
Nice boys. They probably have pulls.
Yep.
Stick to Moira, Moira also for heals here.
Yeah, we have ults soon, so yeah. You're good.
We are very point heavy for healing, so this is fine.
Did they slam?
And like, I don't know, maybe but this happens a bit too much in my opinion. Is like we end up swapping to comfort picks like Moira and Lucio because, and for me, it's just like fundamentally our positioning is off to begin with. So obviously you feel kind of compelled because you're far less punishable on these heroes. But if we're setting up in a good position to start with, then maybe we actually get to keep our ults, and for me, keep a better healing combination.
Makes sense.
Maybe I will, just because I am recording. Actually, I'll do a step banana drawing at the lake, because there's only really two places for your backline to set up on second point, and it is over back left, or if they're trying to push that left side, you can rotate to back right. But that's the only choices you have, really. But
Bomb.
Reaper
Yeah,
bomb,
no,
right?
I'm gonna stay on Moira now.
Did they slam in bomb?
They're going right side, they're going right side, they're going right side, I saw Zen. He's left.
Reaper.
I can't hear the ult calls. What ult did they use?
Yes, they use slam and bomb.
Okay.
Careful, got scav.
Hang on,
I need to primal here.
Zen left, Zen left, Zen left, nice zone, if you can.
why is my there we go.
He's trying to soul slam me.
So we have primal. And that's about it for this fight. And they have slam.
Calls. What
Bomb.
ult did they use?
Yes, they use slam and bomb.
I know
Okay.
they used slam and bomb, but they didn't. Did they slam?
They didn't. No.
Careful, got scav.
I need to primal here.
Because
Zen left, Zen left,
Ryan's
Zen
about to
zone,
slam.
if you can.
They use slam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pushing on the bridge.
Zen's
Yeah.
left, Zen left.
They're under. They're under. They're under. I'm going on Zen. Zen weak. Zen weak.
Ryan on me, Ryan on me.
Four strands.
Nice.
Need heals. I'm out of mag.
Yeah. Decide.
So this is kind of chaos actually.
Yeah.
Going right side, I saw Zen. He's left.
Reaper.
I-
Right.
I'm gonna stay on Moira now.
Did they slam in?
I don't know if we tracked the trans at all.
No, I don't think we tracked the trans. So the ult tracking goes a bit out the window here, which is kind of forgivable because the last fight was pretty messy. Our comp is just weird for me now, really.
Yeah, it's pretty rude.
Yeah.
What's...
Maybe I could have changed back this one.
Yeah, I think maybe we could have actually swapped off some stall picks here. We could have seen what they were playing and maybe try to swap off some stall picks. I don't know. Like, I'm just trying to look at our comp and figure out the game plan for us here. Besides guts, jump on Zen, which is obviously always super effective. But like, they've ended up playing quite a brawly comp, and we're playing brawly healers, but I don't know, it's weird.
Yeah, I would swap to something that maybe like a Anna or Zen, at least.
Anna would be very nice for the nade. I think we could also
Swap the DPS to like
something slightly more
maybe
spammy. I think
Junkrat,
Hanzo or a Junk would have been crazy. Equally, maybe not on defense, but there was a point on attack where they're playing something similar, and like actually there was I think we could have potentially swapped Farah, but we'll get to that when we get to that. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I'd like to see some swaps off our stall heroes here. Like, we're not near beat. We're I don't know. I think I just don't really understand how we're going to play this comp into their comp, other than try and blow something up with Doomfist and Winston harass and Ludo get a flank. It doesn't help that I think you get deleted by Zen here, but
Yeah.
it does happen to the best of us.
And bomb.
They're going right side, I saw Zen.
But that's what I mean, like with this,
He's alive.
I mean, I look at this comp and I don't know what I'd do to try and hold this next attack. Besides, like I say, guts drop on Zen,
I can't
primal their face, and hope that Icarus pops.
hear the ult calls. What ult did they use?
Yes, they use slam and bomb.
Okay.
But even then we've got, so even following that train of thought, like, you're going to be going onto their back line. We haven't got loads to actually just stop them pushing in, besides you.
I think we're lacking ranged heals as well right now. So
Yeah, I do agree. Anyway,
Careful, guys, get out of there.
I need to primal here.
so I don't know there, I guess just that the only point is, once we have, if we do successfully stall them, press tab, see what they're running, see if we can think of something slightly better to play than our, kind of like,
Zen left,
our
Zen
last
left,
minute
Zen
stall
left.
picks.
They use slam.
Yeah.
Pushing it under bridge. Zen's
Yeah.
left, Zen left.
They're under. I'm going on Zen. Zen weak.
Ryan on me.
Force trance.
Need heals. I'm out of mech.
Decide. Alright, going back in. Let them get a tick if you need to. I'm on Zen. Zen weak.
I actually remember this. This was a kind of like a micro play for our
Ryan
diva,
on me.
and I actually don't know if it would have made any
Force
difference, but
Need heals. I'm out of mech.
maybe it's another push actually, because she rotates
Decide.
Zen. Never mind.
Alright, going back in. Let them get a tick if you need to. I'm on Zen. Zen weak. Zen dead.
Big stick, big
Diva
stick.
1.
Mercy 1, nice.
It's enormous.
Hiding.
Bubble.
Let them get a tick if you need to.
Oh no.
The damage.
Well, I just think they're kind of playing a better brawl comp than us right now.
Oh, a Reaper 1.
Coming
They
back
hold
behind
left
him.
click on point, we hold left click on point, but I
Nice.
think they kind of win.
If you guys can get right.
Run.
Dead.
Yeah, we got this.
Leave it low.
No side barrier.
Reaper.
Reaper 1.
I do like that though. Yikes coming back, asking if we need barrier, like a decisive answer.
shit.
That's really well played.
Get back off.
Baby Diva's 1. I'll leave her for now.
Would it be a bad idea to
They
Yes, it would be a very bad idea.
use slam.
If you're gonna pick a stall hero, go May. May or Doomfist, yeah.
Reaper left.
Do they still have Diva bomb?
Reaper
back
no
right.
range.
I got one shot, my bad.
Oh,
Do
Reaper.
they have Diva bomb?
Yeah, that's just
What else do they have, guys?
Yeah,
Looks like they're going right side.
Both sides.
Yeah, looks like they're going
Here comes Ryan. You might have slam. Blocked it.
Nice spot.
Ryan 1. Go on Ryan.
I've got bomb.
Nice, go for it. Use it.
Nice block.
Reborn Reaper.
No.
I think we
Big ball?
beat early there.
I'm not.
I've got bomb.
I guess you anticipate the slam.
Yeah, I pretty much know he has it.
Yeah, I think Yike's anticipating the slam as well, and that's why he
Yeah, yeah.
beats. But
Blocked it.
Ryan.
Ryan 1. Go on Ryan.
I've got bomb.
Nice, go for it. Use it. Reborn Reaper.
No.
Big bomb. I'm not. Mercy resing. Right side. She's weak. Mercy's back.
She's one.
Zen inside.
Blocking.
Zen behind quick.
He's one.
I got the Tracer. Winnable.
Oh, I got
Still
you.
one.
They're down two.
Yeah. I'm dead.
They're about to get it.
Go contest
Mercy's still one.
characters. Contest as hard as you can.
I can't make it.
Oh.
We got it.
so I don't know.
Yeah, chaos there in that last one.
It's just kind of like chaos in the last two fights, and I mean, if we were, I guess the way we play this would be Icarus should be up on the high ground with guards looking to drop. Essentially, we should just be if we're going to try and play sort of like this style of comp, we should just be all inning their backline as they're trying to push in, because we do have the power to blow them up. So just like Ludo hiding the flank, moment they push in, Doomfist jumps in, Tracer can try and get on the back, Guts drops on them and just like fucking explode their head out of their backline. But we don't really do that, we end up like playing on point, they kind of get in for free besides Guts' efforts to drop in the back. And it's just, I think they win that brawly
Yeah,
fight.
we did a good test at some point.
Keep it clear.
I think it was just like quite an unorthodox comp, so we kind of like don't really stop and think about the best way to play that. I think this attack is quite nice, or at least the A is.
Okay, let's get more than a minute.
Yeah, that's David in game, just fucking snob up. Not used.
If I get my ult, I'll probably use it just so this in. Pushing top, yeah, the treehouse.
Chris, okay.
Well, I get fucking deleted right at the start, I think.
Drunk.
It's
Top
a
right,
game.
actually, sorry. Top right, which means we have free.
Alright, free space.
Oh,
Yeah.
idiot.
Oh yeah.
For Ludo.
I can res you.
I am also an idiot.
Yeah, we can go for res.
August right side.
Yeah, Hog, yep.
Okay.
Work.
Alright, I'm top left high ground. I'm ready for dive.
Playing Hog Orisa. Wait for
Icarus
Ludo to
sets
get in
up.
position.
That's nice. Ludo's going
Are we
this
ready?
way, that's nice.
Are we ready to?
I am.
No, you're not on
Okay.
I didn't realize they could get this angle on me here. I don't
I'll
think
force them on the ground first. When the tanks drop, then we dive top.
I really like your plan here.
Yeah.
Everyone
I
here?
didn't realize the McCree could poke me out from there, which happens here.
Forcing them
Yeah,
here?
roads.
Yeah, but
Eyes on-
you get to bubble it, you're gonna get heals,
Green.
and you are gonna force one of them to touch. I think this was really well played by you actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Then
can
Alright,
the
jump
Orisa
top.
comes down and
One
up
Mercy.
you go. Hello,
Mercy
Mercy.
1. Jump
Diva
1.
follows you. It was really well played. Really nice.
Mercy 1. One Mercy.
I'm trapped.
This
was
was
also great.
enormous. Fucking
Got support.
huge.
Supports are dead. McCree on point.
Hog.
Hog. McCree mini.
Orisa dead.
Nice.
It was massive. Super easy textbook Slayer Orisa comp as well. Just force a
Yeah.
rotation, get him in rotation.
Yeah,
I want an
drive
EMP bomb maybe. I think that could really work out for
They're running Ryan Brig now.
Brother ult's good work.
What would I do as
They got
Summoner if
big
they
down
were top left
And-
trios? Not top right.
Top, well, like up on here. I think you. So it depends what they're playing, definitely, but like. I think you could still go as you're attacking. I think you could go top right. You can hack the mega.
Yeah.
I think you can get hacks off from across that parallel high ground. I think your range is fairly effective from that high ground. Also, if you did decide to take that top right high ground, when they're playing like a Widow or a Junk and things, nearly always there's a rotation from their one point to the other perch. So you can just sit and wait for that rotation. A lot of the times, like for example, if they're playing Widow and a Winston and the Diva jump up on them top left, the Widow will just grapple across and then
Yeah.
suddenly you're like, hi Widow. Alternatively, you could just fucking
Go in,
balls to the wall, go in and just fucking translocate up there and start get involved in the cleave and the spray.
Yeah. Alright.
So I think it's down. I think I'd definitely either pressure the top left high ground or the top right high ground, but I think either can be effective. It's kind of down to you. There's definitely value in hacking that mega and controlling the only rotation they have for some of their players. And I mean, like, usually, like, to be honest, if you're playing Treehouse top left as 6, you're going to get cleaved by a Winston, a Genji, and a D.Va diving.
Yeah.
Like, regardless of what you're up to, like, I'd probably
Just
put
go
money.
for it.
I'd probably put money on us trading with all our cleave damage, but then playing as 6 top left. So, what was my train of thought here? So even if you were to go top right and nothing happens, like I'd put money on us trading. I think a better way to play Treehouse is as we do it, and you kind of play it split, in which case you can get value from going top right anyway. So I think my default rollout would be top right, and then if you really feel like you need to go and help finish off some kills, you can just translocate across and try slay him.
Straight onto point.
Yeah, dry push then this one, yeah?
I'll push
Yep.
right. Yeah, dry push, no ults.
I mean, they don't have any ults. We can just play slow farm ults.
Yeah, I think we play
We
slow.
don't need to. We don't need to drive
We have
push.
6 minutes to fucking decide what to do, so.
I'm ready to go.
Just farm ults for now. Take space.
They're looking left. I think someone's left.
Oh,
So
good
we've
luck.
got Sombra on left flank,
I know. I know.
I think, unless...
Yeah, I'm left.
Yeah, sweet.
Go back.
Tyre's going out now.
He's coming up here. He's coming
Back
up
off.
here.
XOV Jugger. Oh, I got
Alright, back off. Everyone back off. Don't feed ults.
It's okay, I'll have Valk in a sec.
I don't... Oh, it's
Anyway.
with D.Va,
Except
I'm-
for
I guess, yeah.
Pushing on me. I'm gonna let them kill me.
That's fine. I've got primal.
I've almost got bomb.
I got ulti.
Oh god, I'm on a tree.
Alright, we'll look
Yeah, we almost
to.
have Falk as well. I
Look
just
to
need to get my
Nanoblade.
bomb and we need to get EMP, then we're
I wouldn't have
good.
actually thought they had Tyre there.
Nanoblade, as long as it goes well, should work.
Kind of surprised me.
It's up to you if you want to wait Nanoblade just now or if you want to wait for all.
I want to wait for EMP.
Actually, he got the first 2 kills at the start, so
Shit.
Purple.
guess we
There's
just
a
forgot
trap right
about that.
We
Yeah.
don't really need to.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Wait, we can just use everything
They know
literally.
your left side.
Okay.
Get Ludo's EMP. Wait for Ludo's
Yeah.
EMP.
I can hack the break right now.
They'll
Almost got
have
bomb.
they'll have Valkyrie. Yeah,
Yeah,
look hack that
Alright,
game.
ready, when I dash up.
Call,
I hacked that, I hacked that.
Call then you want Valkyrie.
Let's go for it. Back now. Go in. Oh, Nana.
We Valk and we're not pocketing our Genji, which I find very upsetting. I don't know what you're up to at this point, or what Joker's up to at this point, but pocket your Genji blade, even if we have Nano. Icarus. It's also... Do we get a countdown here or something? Because Icarus ends up
Yeah,
being
look hack that game.
Alright, ready, when I dash up.
slightly,
I hacked that, I hacked that.
slightly
Said he's
ahead of
gonna
everyone.
dash.
Let's go for it.
Yeah.
So like, Icarus is in, Dash gone, our D.Va's here, our Winston is here. I think like a countdown from Ick would have been useful here. Just as a small 3, 2, 1, I'm going.
Yeah.
Back now.
Also,
Oh.
to really micromanage you guts, like to kind of like micro complaint, I'm not sure about this dive. I think like nearly always going to be playing back right with this blade. I think we could have jumped over here because you end up just like they're all fucking panicking, running away from Genji, trying to do their stuff, trying to peel. We end up diving. Essentially, we end up like you end up not diving and supporting the Genji. Our Mercy ends up valking and not supporting the Genji, and it goes the same for our D.Va. It's slightly early for Mick, or lack of countdown for Mick, but we also
Go in.
don't support
Oh,
him very
Nana
well.
has that. Oh,
First
Let's
you
go
want.
bomb, let's go bomb.
I'm on the Rhino right now.
Hog talk, hug. Hug.
Ah,
I'm stunned.
Joker goes for the res on Nick and I think gets picked. And that's pretty much our push over. Which is annoying because that could have been it.
No more ults.
Yeah, we had EMP and bomb.
Yeah, like, that really could have been it.
Nano.
So just like a slight countdown from Icarus and just support the Genji blade.
I would have liked to use everything at once.
Yeah, I think I
I think saving something for a recontest is good.
yeah.
Like, I think bomb, I would save that. But EMP, Nano
EMP
Blade,
Nano Blade.
I'd like to use all at the same time.
At that point, you would want to save like maybe Valk or some shit.
Yeah, so I think if we're going to EMP, we don't Valk. If we Valk, we don't EMP.
Mhm.
I think that's kind of like definitely. I think I'd definitely Nano Blade. Just because why the fuck not? And then so we have the choice of either supporting that Nano Blade further with the Valk or with the EMP. And then I would save bomb and then either the Valk or the EMP for some recontests.
Yeah.
Because I just think Nano Blade, Valk, EMP is overkill.
Yeah.
Like the Valk stops them being able, like the Valk healing stops them being able to contest our Genji, or the EMP stops them being able to contest the Genji. These two things kind of do the same thing, really. One just by disabling, one's by healing.
Mercy. They use,
But it's I don't know.
well, they use both ultis, both support ultis.
They have
Did
hog
they use
ult.
Brig? Did they use Brig ult?
No.
They only just ulti break.
We can
Okay.
EMP bomb though, they have shields, we can make them
It's just
confident
I
with,
guess just a bit of
EMP.
mistiming there, and just like not supporting the Genji blade enough, which is a shame.
Hog. And did they use slam?
They'll be
No, they didn't use slam, so they got slammed
Stormra,
as well.
Stormra, are you in position?
I'm kind of low indirect, so.
Alright, this is my bad.
Careful.
I think I don't know
Alright, well, we're
because
nowhere near.
like the speed of
Slam
D.Va's
Hog
bomb
and
going off, it's
possibly,
like
yeah,
oh shit.
Yep.
Like I don't know if there's a countdown
for
which is
it.
gonna happen.
No countdown at all.
Yeah.
No countdown.
So I was kind of panicked.
But where are they also as
Slam
well?
hog and possibly
bomb
Terror.
fast, 100% bomb fast.
Go for it.
Out of three,
All
the
in, all
bomb
in.
left side.
I got the,
Bit to the left where the Rhine is.
Okay, back. All in.
I got the,
Because there's two in that corner.
Yeah. So this
All in, all
happens- I think we try this again at some point.
Okay, back out.
Ryan had,
We kind of bomb without loads of scouting info.
Mhm.
They have slam hog and possibly
yeah, bomb
Terror.
fast, 100% bomb fast.
Go for it.
Like, I'm cursed by first person view in this game, 'cause it's very interesting, but we haven't got any positional calls. I don't know where their supports are.
Then the right side.
Like this bomb, I think is only going to kill Ryan even with the EMP.
Yeah.
Maybe the hog, but I don't think the hog.
Actually, there's someone behind Rhine.
Is there someone behind Ryan?
I believe so.
Okay.
All in.
Yeah, you can see as well.
Okay, back out.
Okay.
Possibly.
I just wonder if
Yeah,
it could
bomb
have been.
fast, 100% bomb fast.
I mean, obviously the timing is off,
Yep.
but I just wonder if this could be executed
Go for it.
properly as well. Like,
All in.
I don't know,
I got the,
maybe not. That could have actually worked out quite well if it was
yeah,
just
back out.
timed.
Yeah.
If it was calm.
Ryan has slam, he's one, he's dead.
Nice. Alright, well, it's kind of even. If we can.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's
It's
not.
not
They
at all.
have spawn.
Yeah, alright, I'm back. I'm coming up to ulti again. If you. I can.
So I guess that's just the second alt combo we've tried. It's really nice we're trying the alt combos. Just the second one we tried, it's kind of like lacks
Nice
a
switches
proper
of-
countdown
nice
or
switches
lacks
of-
kind of like just the perfect timing with
Alright,
it.
come back. We'll swap it in. We'll swap in.
What? I tried to make sure
It was a
that
nice
I
It's
would
effort.
get-
okay,
but-
you're just giving me ultimate.
Let's come back. We'll swap.
I don't know why I
I'm
hold
giving
tank
Jungle
for ages.
difficulty as well, and Jungle
back,
is
come
not
back.
concerned about.
Swap to a.
Alright, go back a bit now.
We nearly have Nano Blade guns.
Okay, fine.
I actually quite like the
Let's
tab
make
hold.
Let's make Nano Blade work as
As like, I'm not actually looking at the screen much. I'm just like thinking while I hold it. if you know
Yeah,
what I mean.
yeah.
I've got Valk.
It really helps. I find it so useful to just like see the portraits of the enemies, see your portraits. It just like helps me think about how you're gonna attack this. Kind of reminds you of the heroes you're gonna encounter on your attack and how you need to play.
Out. I got Valk.
I'm not got Blade yet. I'm not got Blade yet.
We have to nano blade Diana.
I can matrix you while you're blading.
I can Valk pocket you as well.
Okay, I've got it. I'm ready when you guys are.
I'm ready.
5%.
Okay.
I can hack the Messi.
Tell me when before you. Tell me
I'll
before
take some
you-
damage
Yeah.
for you, Anna.
I'm just behind you guys. Doc, sorry. Just tell me when.
Anna's
I'll
left
take some
side.
damage. Yeah, Anna's
Oh,
left side.
no
Joe,
hook,
right
no
side with
hook.
Messi. Messi,
I've been
Messi
whipped.
behind right now. Hawk no hook, Hawk no hook.
Sneaky,
I'm ready.
sneaky.
We need to move.
No fire strike.
Let's go for it. I'm diving on Ana, left side.
Go.
Alright, let's go, let's go. The U slam.
Hog is hacked, hog is hacked.
Both support
We don't blade here. I don't know what happens.
supports are antied.
Do we not?
No.
Ana, left side.
Go.
Alright, let's go, let's go. The U slam.
There's our Genji nanos.
Hog is hacked, hog is hacked.
Both supports
Still
are
no
antied.
blade.
Yeah, they're all.
That was a huge nade.
Ana one.
Huge nade.
Winnable.
Still no blades.
Go.
Nano's long
Ryan,
gone.
nice.
Hack Ryan, nice.
Hog, hog,
The
hog.
hack was fucking huge.
Hog. Hog has ult.
Yeah, break.
Mercy's one as well.
Junk one in the back.
go.
Junk one behind. Junk one here. Here.
Yeah,
Behind.
Hog one, hog one.
Joke one on point. Joke one on point.
Jump down.
Got him.
Lucio, Lucio, Lucio.
Lucio. One. Got him.
Monkey, monkey, monkey.
Anti.
All monkey, monkey, monkey. Monkey one. Mercy somewhere.
Mercy.
Oh gosh, this primal.
Yeah, I wanted to
one?
frame literally. I thought she was.
I
on
know
this
what
side.
you wanted to do. I do, but
Forget the left.
it ends up.
Yeah, it was the worst thing.
I like find it quite ironic because she's like 20 bars too far back. She's like 20%
monkey.
here. If you hadn't have
Monkey, monkey.
primaled, your Tesla
one.
would have killed her.
Mercy
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah.
Mercy.
I
I
didn't
lied.
need to frame them, so.
Mercy one.
I
I think,
didn't
like-
think she would be so slow. Like, I thought she would be faster.
Kill one.
Forget the left. Forget the left.
Mercy can die.
Still one.
And yeah, sadly you just like television the Mercy and the other guys get on point.
Yep. Mercy can die.
Not bad.
Lucio hacked.
Kill Lucio.
Yeah, Hawk,
Careful, careful.
Lucio still one.
No one needs to die here. Be careful.
Wait, am I going crazy? Did we not blade? Am I talking shit?
I think he might have bladed. But he might have just been slashing
Got
tanks.
him.
Monkey, monkey, monkey. Jump down.
Got him back.
Let's
Jump
go.
one.
Winnable. Supports are antied.
Fire strike.
Let's go for it. I'm diving on Ana, left side.
Go.
Alright, let's go, let's go. The U slam.
Oh, you know he does. I just heard
Yeah.
the dragon becomes you. Okay. Sorry, Icarus.
Hog is hacked, hog is
He
hacked.
just I think he gets brig stunned.
Both supports are antied.
They're all low.
So actually Icarus popped in this
Monkey.
fight because he blades again in a second.
Still one.
Nice.
No one needs to die here. Be careful.
Hammond.
Chase on me.
Okay, no, fuck this. So I just think at this point,
Mercy still one.
points
Yep.
trying.
Mercy can
Could've-
die.
I guess you could have knocked the hog and the guys back off point.
Lucio.
But
Nah, I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have.
Careful, careful, careful.
Lucio still one.
No one needs to die here. Be careful.
it definitely makes sense if it's not like the Valkyrie Mercy coming onto point next. If you're expecting the hog and the brig, then the primal is free time.
Mercy, mercy. Hog, 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 hog.
I need heals.
Actually, I have
Mercy
no
behind
idea
point.
how we don't clear this out.
Mercy here.
Ball in, ball's hacked.
Ball, 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 ball.
Second blade from
Ball one.
Icarus.
I'm dead.
Break, 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 break.
Oh, I am.
Tracer, tracer. Look for tracer. Look for
Second
tracer.
ball.
Lucio.
I don't know
Tracer,
how we
tracer.
don't. I don't know how we don't.
Like Tracer is doing all the work from West.
Yeah, that tracer stalled. That tracer did put in
Who's next?
put in a shift.
You're down.
We're so close here.
Two
and
now.
we don't get it.
Alright, yeah, switch to
Reset, reset.
Fucking 2 CP, bro. I swear to God.
That's fine. Alright,
Come
listen.
back.
Everybody, quick, as quickly as possible.
Just get some ultras from this.
Keep the keep EMP. Keep bulk.
I don't think there's anything we could have done differently. I guess that primal
Yeah.
is probably the biggest error. I can't
Yeah.
spot anything else.
Lucio.
Tracer, tracer.
Spend a bit of time. That tracer does put in a fucking shift. Joker dies as well.
Who's
and
next?
It's hard to see how he dies.
I think I could have won that with my primal.
Alright, yeah,
It's not bad.
Reset, reset.
I kind of think I agree.
Fucking 2 CP, bro. I swear to God.
That's fine. Alright,
Come
listen.
back.
Everybody, quick, as quickly as possible.
Just get some ultras from this.
Keep the
Could have also
keep
won
EMP. Keep bulk.
3 fights ago. 2 fights ago with the EMP.
I can go, sorry.
Yeah.
With the EMP blade, with the EMP bomb.
Yeah.
Kind of like 3 very winnable fights in a row that we just. But this is what I mean. Like actually,
Come back.
we were close here.
We
It
can
was
bomb
timing
you.
that just let us down in this
Yeah,
match.
it was rushing thing.
How
Um,
else do they have?
Hammond.
Yeah, I kind of think I think I agree. We're just kind of like rushing things a bit too much.
Okay.
Countdowns are
Let's
really
go now. We
good.
go main.
Like if we just slow things down and scout out where they are, and then plan, like
and even
so much better.
it's kind of like it's a slightly different playstyle, but even just like with Genji, with Ana, with Diva, you have like some poke. Like you can when we're talking about like okay, let me farm ultimates. We end up like farming ultimates back here, and then we look for an engagement with our ultimates. Whereas like actually you'll see high level player, it's kind of like posture and poke and take space and kind of like begin to initiate an engagement, kind of like farm ultimates and then go after having like actually claimed some of the map. And that sort of play style is definitely harder to do. You have to not die. You have to be able to you have to be willing to like use your mobility to reset and go out and stabilize and just kind of like make sure you avoid dying at all costs. But I think it's more effective in the end
Valk's up.
Man.
rather than like spamming
Hammond here?
from main, waiting for ultimates.
Oh,
and
focusing
going.
brig, focusing brig. Brig dead.
Left side, Diva.
Play point.
I actually timed that EMP
Diva one,
right,
Diva
it's just
one,
everyone
Fox
was
I'm on
hidden.
support.
Yep.
Bomb
Diva's
was
one.
straight in the middle of point.
Hammond weak, Hammond weak.
Oh yeah, this is another
Okay.
AMP bomb, isn't it? That's what I wanted to talk about.
Okay,
Yeah,
Hammond here?
it's just the bomb was in the middle. They all hide.
Valk's up.
Man. They're pushing us up.
Okay,
Hammond here?
bombing in 3, 2,
I'm
1.
focusing brig, focusing brig. Brig
Bomb.
dead.
Left side, Diva.
Play point. Diva one, focus Diva.
But they're not really playing.
I'm on the support.
They don't have a shield at this
Diva's one.
point, do they?
Hammond weak, Hammond weak.
So there's no way that the kind of like the point of the EMP bomb is to catch people out. You either catch people out,
Behind
you can
red
EMP
ship.
early and stop them actually using mobility to get away from the bomb, or you do it to just fucking shut down the barrier and bait people that were hiding into certain
Jump
death.
balls.
But they're obviously
I've
kind
almost
of
got
like they
slam.
don't have a shield here. They're obviously all gonna hide
Hammond
from
at
the
the
bomb.
moment. Slamming.
Yeah, I'll come in.
Big slam, let's go.
Nice.
Big slam.
You still dead?
Where is dead?
Yeah, Moira,
Got me,
nice.
brick.
Brig.
I can res that.
Yep, go for it.
Tracer.
Hammond one.
I'm dead.
Just made trick.
Diva one.
Hammond.
Hammond.
I can hold left
Kill
click
Hammond?
and just fucking swing.
Dead.
I'm like a rapper.
Lucio,
man.
Lucio.
I'm
You have to get this before overtime. Come on, keep going.
Come on, boys, come on.
Brig.
Break
Brig's
one.
one.
I've got bomb again.
Moira.
I love
This
the
is
run.
literally just
Tristan
me
Rico.
holding left click.
Charging.
Yeah, you press shift
We're
there.
anti.
Bit more left click. Another
Yeah,
shot.
holy shit, yeah.
Who's next? Lucio.
Like, oh, my left click isn't good enough
We got it.
Yeah. Nice.
for the Lucio.
Nice, so we both get the drone.
Lucio. Okay, so
Run.
it's a shame we don't get that with time.
Or back.
Go the
Unless
way.
you want to go.
Should I go Diva?
Fashion Samsung.
I don't
Just go
know
under us.
what happens here actually.
Doubles.
Go the way.
Unless you want.
We hold close instead of treehouse.
Yeah, I think we end up doing that because I mean, like the setup time is counting down here, but I don't know why we would change our plan. We could have done the exact same thing as we did the first round. Just like roll out. Everyone should know what their roles are. We end up kind of just like.
No, they literally
Or
just snap.
maybe, to be honest, go the way.
Unless you want to go Sim Bastion, then that can work, but
What you can do to zone out goats is get Hammond ulti.
so I think we just go double spam.
Doubles. Go double spam, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's go.
It doesn't matter that much. Like I don't mind holding close per se.
I think with Bastion, they'll just go under us.
I'm fine
They'll
with
literally
either. I
just be
don't
right under us
really
at the wall.
have a...
Should I go Diva?
Fashion Samsung
Right.
is what
For the
the
bullshit.
Yeah, that's alright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Diva.
Yo, guys, what's going on, Max on?
Diva.
Eva. Yeah,
We're not playing Treehouse.
No, I don't think we should.
Instead, we're playing. You guys are going top left, some of you, but we're going like straight in the normal position. So when they go to point, we just turn around and spam them.
So we don't have early spam.
I wish it was that easy.
We don't hold closer.
Yeah,
Get a Sonic arrow.
Boys, let's go.
Then we're going divey.
They're dive.
Oh, the dive.
Dive Reaper.
Don't worry, we're fine.
Reaper.
That's fine for us. Monkey weak, pulling. Get some spam. Monkey one. Diva.
Diva.
Diva one.
Diva, killable, punish,
Yep.
punish.
Weak.
Diva out of
Leave
play.
Diva.
Yeah.
Go see my
Reaper behind.
Reaper, pulling Reaper.
versus improved.
Reaper one.
We can get him.
He's one, yeah.
Nah, I can't.
He's weak. Pulling and two.
I'm just no scoping, so I don't know where I am.
Pulling now. Big pull. Big spam. Reaper no shift. Right side.
Reaper's going right.
Yeah, we're gonna. I'll get a Sonic arrow. Alright, just chill.
Zen right.
Junk,
Careful.
watch out.
Get Zen,
Back
get
off.
Zen right. Zen
Oh,
okay,
right.
we do respond to that Reaper going right, which is good. Really, really good.
Nice. Careful.
Alright,
Monkey's
now-
looking for dive. Monkey's looking for jump. Here he
Yeah,
comes. Pulling monkey.
But that Reaper, Zen's down, okay. So that Reaper is still right side. He ends up, I
down.
think, coming in.
Yep. Reaper.
I don't know how he gets there.
I think he eased into the window. That's my only like up top, and then he jumps to the bridge.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You don't see him. Yeah.
It's interesting we don't catch him here, because we do rotate for him
I'll get
here.
a Sonic arrow. Jump.
Zen right.
Zen right.
Junk, watch out.
Yeah, Zen,
Back off.
yeah, Zen right. Zen
Maybe
right,
Reaper's already gone or something, I don't know. I think we just heard him jump down, actually.
Yeah, he could have done that really early.
Junk, watch out.
Yeah, Zen,
Back
yeah,
off.
Zen right.
Roll,
Zen right stuff, right
roll.
side.
Yeah. He's just dropped down there.
Yeah.
Or up here, I guess, actually.
What are you doing?
Nice, careful.
Alright,
Monkey's
now-
looking for dive. Monkey's looking for.
So we kind of forget about that right
Here jump, here
flank
comes.
from Reaper.
Chloe monkey. Go down. Yep. Reaper. Focus point. I'm gonna stay up top here.
I'm dead, boys.
Yeah, I'm trying to help you.
I've got tire.
Yep. Go for tire.
Staying.
And it gets
Fox
picked.
Diva.
Joker
Fox
flies
Diva.
to the Anna following the Winston.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I don't know if I should have won point here, but I felt a bit.
I don't think you can with the Reaper. To be
Yeah,
honest.
I didn't want to due to that.
Yeah, I did wonder what the play at this point is.
Go down.
For me,
Yep. Reaper. Focus point. I'm gonna stay up top here.
I would look for someone who's out of position, but
Here jump. Here he comes. Chloe monkey. Go down. Yep. Reaper. Focus point.
I think there's someone still behind us at this
Yep.
point.
Reaper.
yeah, the Diva I think
Reaper.
has just pushed forward as well.
Focus
I don't know.
point.
I don't like Anna up here. If you can, like, there's no route of retreat here, and you're further. Admittedly, the tanks need to get a little bit further to get to you, but if you're playing here, at least you have a mega to try and keep you alive.
Yeah.
Whereas here, if they do dive you, you've got no hope in hell. I don't know if that's fair criticism. I'm not sure, but like, the Winston ends up pushing in. It's quite telegraphed. The Diva ends up pushing in. It's quite telegraphed. I don't know if we could have seen this dive coming onto the back line. I don't know if there's anything we could have done differently to try and stop it happening. Maybe a comm that they're diving. I think Diva does try and go to peel.
Focus point. I'm gonna stay up top here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does, but it's just not enough, or it's not soon enough. You can't be. I don't think that's necessarily Max's fault.
I'm dead, boys.
But yeah, I mean, like, so Anna gets dived here, kites up, line of sighting the whole team, and ends up dying here. Like, if you're playing here and you get dived, you kite into the mega, you get a mega, you get the extra 200 health. You've also got an extra 60 or 80 playing Anna. Maybe our Diva would have got to it. Maybe Duck would have survived here. It's one micro element. Anything else we could have done? No, I think Orisa staying here and like Hanzo playing a similar angle is quite effective. It's quite a nice little kill box you create. We've got the Diva to contest point.
Yeah, I'm trying to help you.
I've got tire.
Yep. Go for tire.
Staying.
I think this was suicide as well. Just like at this point, I say you've just got to be more careful with your res, Joker. There's been a couple of times actually in these OD games where you've gone for kind of like suicidal reses and it ends up costing us both one of our players and our mercy. Like for me here, the play is either play this corner, pocket the Diva who's contesting point, he's doing crucially, or abuse the fact that Ludo's going up to the high ground, take this high ground, and then continue to support Ludo or the Diva on point or the Orisa. Like, this is a great angle considering the comp they're playing. But I think, I'm surely Joker dies here, and
Fox
that's
Diva?
that's going to cost us.
Reaper's one on point. Behind you.
Mercy, I'm Mercy 1.
Joker doesn't die.
Need heals. Stay
Diva
point.
weak.
Winston chasing me.
Zen
Yeah.
one.
Mercy, I'm Mercy, Mercy.
Focus Diva.
Where does Joker go?
Reaper's one on point. Reaper's one on point.
Goes across.
Behind you.
Mercy, I'm
Flies
Mercy.
to Hanzo.
Mercy 1. Need heals. Stay
Diva
point.
weak.
Winston chasing
Maybe I could
me.
have held on to dragon then.
Someone,
Maybe
someone,
come
someone.
to pull dragon.
I'm
Hello?
dead.
I'm dead.
Could have been.
Someone, someone.
Yeah, that would have been a good micro play to kind of just like you two are really good at working with that anyway.
Behind you.
Mercy, I'm Mercy, Mercy 1.
Think.
Need heals. Stay
Diva
point.
weak.
We don't really get any value out of that dragon.
Winston chasing
Yeah,
me.
I'm just trying to think like it's going kind of that way across point. I guess the best, I think probably I agree with you that the best play here would be trying to just like actually confirm a kill with dragon with a pull.
Mhm.
Um,
I think we all could have played a bit more.
Someone.
Like say if
Hello?
say if Doc was in that position that you mentioned,
yeah.
not even like mega, but he could drop down to like the stairs, and we
That's
could
red.
set up like a barrier
I've got
hold
Bongo.
Yeah.
near the stairs
They'll have
and just
Reaper
spam them on point because we have angles on them.
I'm playing Reapers just to destroy the Reaper.
I'm changing on tomorrow as well.
I'm gonna go to it real quick.
Yes, okay.
Okay.
Red.
I'm dead. Chasing me.
Reaper's one on point. Reaper's one on point.
Tire, I got tire.
Yep. Go for tire.
Staying.
Top tier.
I'm dead, boys.
I'm trying to help you.
I've got tire.
Yep. Go for
I'm
tire.
staying.
Focus Diva.
I'm point.
Reaper's one on point. Reaper's one on point. Behind you.
Mercy, I'm Mercy, Mercy 1. Need heals. Stay
Diva
point.
weak.
Winston chasing me.
Someone.
Stay
We don't get any
Yeah,
value out
Mercy,
of Tyre
Mercy,
here
Mercy.
either.
Point on point.
There's actually another note I forgot. We end up tiring a Diva who I think is
Yep,
about to
go for
die
tire.
anyway.
Focus Diva.
I'm point.
Reaper's one on point. Reaper's one on point. Behind you.
Mercy, I'm Mercy 1. Need heals.
But there's Diva,
Stay
Diva.
and then Tyre ends up getting her.
Weak.
Don't know if there was a better target there. It's hard to
Winston
see
chasing
from
me.
the first person, but behind we have a Brig, we have a Winston. There's a Valking Mercy who's maybe achievable. We could have maybe got more from that.
I'm
Hello?
dead.
I'm dead.
No, that's false. That's a red.
But there probably was an opportunity for a slightly better Tyre there
I've
as
got
well.
Bongo.
So we don't get any
They'll
value
have
out of Dragon,
Reaper
we don't really get any value out of Tyre.
And
I'm playing Reapers just to destroy the Reaper.
I'm changing on tomorrow as well.
Yeah, I'll play my also. Okay, play my also break.
Reapers might do a flank or something.
this is fine for now.
I have time to switch the
Play near point.
Don't feed Diva mech. Don't feed Diva
Yep.
mech.
Going right side.
Alpha.
No one right.
Bongo in now. Pulling monkey. Pull monkey. Funka monkey. Focus Genji. Focus Genji. Genji one.
It's a huge stun.
Mercy rising.
Genji.
I'll contest.
I'm dead.
Pulling Mercy. Mercy's one behind point.
Yeah, Reaper low 2. Reaper,
Yep.
Reaper. Dead.
I'm on monkey. I'm on
Focus
monkey.
targets. Focus targets.
Back.
Same target.
Monkey's one. Reaper 1. No Wraith.
I got Mercy 1.
So up to contest characters.
I was so rally.
Touching. Yep.
Nice.
Mercy. Mercy.
Who's
I need
next?
to go on there.
Mercy. 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 Mercy.
God.
All on
End up
Mercy.
just like getting some crazy stuff. I think we
Mech.
defend it in the end, or do we lose
Reaper's
it?
one Reaper point. Mine's on point.
It's so
Reaper
long,
red.
yes.
Everyone
Do
on
get
Reaper.
mines, so I'm not
Maybe
sure.
goat.
Yeah,
No,
might
we-
do it.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do.
We hold it. Less interested in this, apart from maybe our first setup.
Testing.
Oh my god,
Nice.
this fight lasts like
I
a
was so
minute.
rally. Yeah, Reaper low 2. Reaper,
Yep.
Reaper.
It does last like a minute.
No one right. No one right.
Is Joker holding here? What's we still playing? We're still playing junk. at
Bongo
this
in now.
point.
Pulling
Bro,
monkey. Pull
so
monkey.
we have.
We're still playing Hanzo. Are you still on Hanzo here as well?
Funka
I
monkey.
might be in there. Switch to break. Oh no, I'm on break.
Oh yeah, you know you're on break. You're on break. 'Cause you get this huge stun on Genji. It's really
Yeah.
well played actually.
Focus Genji. Focus Genji. Genji one. Mercy rising.
Genji.
I'll contest.
I'm dead.
I don't know if we could have set that up any differently.
monkey?
No
Maybe just even further back.
One
Yeah,
going now.
the
And the healers.
I put healers further back here.
Yeah, so like shielding kind of almost this corner of a point further back. You're really just like playing back left. It's the furthest they have to dive. I guess it's also the hardest to flank. Because I think Reaper, I don't know which way. I think Reaper comes up these stairs maybe. So
That's
I'm
what I'd
actually,
do, to be honest.
yeah, which is kind of we do leave that flank open. He kind of does get the best of us. We could have set up further back. I guess is an option.
Going right side.
Alpha.
As you're right here, like I would put Joker behind us somewhere,
One going now.
Oh, definitely,
and I would
100%.
put Max
Pulling monkey. Pull monkey.
watching flanks,
Hug a monkey.
and
And I'm on the stairs to the left.
Focus Genji.
yeah.
Focus Genji.
I put Brig with me, ready to counter. Like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I was
So
looking.
do like this. Then we have Moira, Brig, O for Orisa. Have D.Va scouting up here perhaps, or indeed up there. And Lucio, I guess, just with our ball as well. But if yeah, I guess comes down to a tiny bit of like
I would
scouting
still
and map
hold like a
control.
bit more forward, like to get some extra spam in, and then as they get like where my shield is now, I would hold there, and then as they are preparing for a dive, and you can see it coming, just move back then.
I think that'd be fine. You know, you just make sure you time your cooldown so you get one shield up here. When you see them staging for a dive, you drop back. I do think fundamentally, perhaps like the D.Va scouting, being aware of any potential flanks like this, arguably, I'm not sure the Reaper should have got away with.
Genji one. Mercy res.
What does he get? Does he
I'll contest.
I'm dead, I'm
3,
dead.
gets
2, sorry.
2 and Bongo?
Pulling Mercy.
Maybe I don't think he should have got away with that.
Mercy's one behind
Considering our
point.
D.Va was kind of on our core.
Yeah, Reaper low 2. Reaper,
Yep.
Reaper.
Dead. I'm on monkey, I'm on
Focus
monkey.
targets. Focus targets. Same target.
Monkey's one, monkey's
Anyway, I
one.
don't want to watch this staggered fight.
Fogger's Hammond.
Dive this in then.
Make sure the dive's perfect.
Yeah, they're all there. They're all.
We also, when you went right back, Ludo, Icarus tired as well on the first point of defense, and I think just like ends up using it to finish off like a 20% D.Va mech. So we end up actually getting like 0 value from both our DPS ults here, which maybe could have helped us hold first.
All there.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Heal up.
Quick, so we have
I'm ready.
to.
I'm ready.
We
I'm
dive
ready,
the McCree.
Yeah,
Ready?
pull tire as well.
Yep.
3,
Could've-
2, 1. Going
yeah,
now.
exactly. Yeah, pull dragon, pull tire, something I think could have just been. And it's hard in those moments when shit's falling apart and you really want to get this first hold, but it's it's in those moments where if you can still pull off the micro plays, like I don't know, the brig stuns on the Genji blades, or the pull dragons and shit, or the good rotations. That's when it's most important. These parts of the game.
McCree. He's not flash.
Where are the ATAP?
Let's go. Let's go.
Alright, so
Go away.
Quick, so we have
I'm ready.
to.
I'm ready.
We
I'm
dive
ready,
the
I'm ready.
McCree. Ready?
That's what we're playing right now. We're playing
3, 2, 1. Going now.
Widow Genji dive.
McCree.
Widow Genji dive. Sweet. Okay.
I feel I could have done
No
this
flash.
better.
Where are the ATAP? Oh, I got pinned.
Krilo.
They have a
I'm
tracer
dead.
also.
I got pinned. Reset quick.
Yep.
I think going into this, I was kind of expecting a trio setup,
Back off.
and then we dive, and then I'd go up
Right.
and show
Someone's
myself.
popped
Yeah.
a brig for
That was
tracer.
kind of. But they were kind of just setup where we were,
We
so
did
I
have
couldn't
to.
get much value.
Alright, come back.
And the dive was kind of sloppy.
Yeah, I find it quite hard on Widow. It was also a sloppy dive, but just like to actually get up here and get value before your dive has either succeeded or collapsed is quite difficult when they're holding forward. Because I mean, like, obviously you're quite spammable if you
That's why I
go up there
wanted to do
early.
a mid dive, or at least when the dive
Alright,
like
come
actually,
back.
I went up.
I think we should just go straight to point.
Yep. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna dive these in. Brig for tracer.
Yeah, they're all there. They're all there.
Okay.
Icarus does go left.
Heal up.
quick, so we
Nice,
have
ready,
to.
I'm
We
ready.
dive the McCree. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, going now. McCree. He's not flash.
Where are they?
So I don't know where the diva. Diva gets charged.
Oh, I got
Kilo.
So, I mean, like, in an
Yeah, but
ideal
he's
world,
not flash.
that's
3,
we're
ready?
diving McCree. In an ideal world,
Okay.
we're aware he's
Maybe
got
playing
flash
with
with DM
McCree,
and
yeah.
flash.
quick, so we
I'm
have
ready,
to.
I'm ready.
We
I'm
dive
ready,
the McCree. Ready?
Would you say so, Dudo?
Like I don't know where the McCree was. I think could have come where he was, like
Yep.
Cree
3,
Bridge.
2,
Like I'd
1,
have
going
got
now.
up and just fucking.
McCree.
Yeah. This stun sucks. So I guess another micro little DM maybe
McCree.
would have
He's
helped.
not flash.
Where are they? Them?
Yeah, he was dead there.
Oh, I got
We
Kilo,
DM'd.
They have a
Scrum.
tracer
I
also.
got pinned. Reset quick.
Because I did him.
Yep. Back off.
Then there's one.
Back off. Alright. Someone swap to Brig for tracer.
We don't have time. Do we?
Yeah, we just switched full
We did
goats.
have time.
Yeah, that's what we should have
Alright.
done.
Come back.
Maybe sped top right because he have no spot.
Straight to point.
Yeah, full goats could have
That's what I'm
worked.
I'm gonna dive these in. You see him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's go on him now.
Need
I'm
to
Zen
gonna
one?
push in the back. I need to in the back.
Zen's dead.
I got
Winnable.
Zen.
McCree's alone. I've been charged.
Give it on me,
It's
give
a
it on
big
me.
charge, actually.
I'm okay.
And McCree's killable.
I'm dead.
Ah, there's the shot.
Yeah, we lost that.
I'm not dead. I'm dead now. I got stuck.
I'm gonna go do a team kill. Oof.
So I guess so the whole theme of this video is just slightly better comms. I think would have made a hell of a lot of difference. Countdowns to our ults. A couple of positional callouts.
In this situation, like as soon as that first fight is ended, I would have preferred to like keep Icarus on Genji instead of Tracer
Yeah.
and swap
Get me on Brig.
go egg on Brig and literally just speed boost in on Zen. We get that kill, and then we're on the point, and we just go from there.
Yeah. Sorry.